baby, we got a stew going. Next question is from Philip on YouTube. Great vid. Thank you. Quick question. Why do you need a carb stone? Isn't pressure fermentation in the Unitank not sufficient to carbonate? Thanks. Philip, excellent question. So yes, you can get complete and full carbonation by utilizing spunding or bunging on the Unitank side, fermenter side. Okay. There are some situations though where you will not get all the gas that you need for something. So let's say, for instance, there is an ale that you are finishing out at 72F. Okay, so kind of like just traditional ale yeast, not like, don't think Saison or Belgian or something like that. Kind of the higher end of the fermentation temperature scale for an ale yeast like that. Once you get up there, 15 psi is only going to, or roughly 1 bar. That's what most tanks are rated for. At a temperature like that, you're only going to get so much pressure into, or so much carbonation into that beer. And so what we'll find is after we, bung that, we have the pressure on it and bring the temperature down, we don't have full carbonation in that beer. Now you could continue to add head pressure to that beer or put that beer on head pressure to get the rest of your carbonation in it and then make the transfer. But one of the things you might not realize is a lot of craft brewers that I've spoken to, a lot of U.S. craft brewers are not bunging or spunding their beers in the FV for a number of reasons. I can see how it would be tricky sometimes, especially with big fat dry hops for a lot of New England style beers that are being made now. You don't necessarily want to be holding a whole bunch of carbonation and things like that. But yeah, it's not a practice that is universal with the folks that I talk to. So yeah. So the reason is so that means at some point, and even if you do have, so even say you have, the 2.65 volumes of CO2 into your beer when you're transferring it to your bright tank, serving tank, packaging tank, what have you. You might lose some carbonation in the transfer if you go too quickly. So the purpose of that carbonation stone in the bright tank is to more effectively inject CO2 into solution. Once you got your beer into your bright tank, serving tank, you could just put head pressure on it and wait for it to come up. Or you could inject through this carb stone, which is going to be injecting very tiny bubbles of CO2 into solution, and you're getting a lot more surface area of gas into that liquid, and it'll help that gas infuse into the liquid more readily. Okay, so that's kind of the purpose of the carb stone, is when you do not hit full carbonation, or you could not hit full carbonation on the warm side of your fermentation, then yeah, that's what you can use to polish that up and adjust that CO2 level. So appreciate the question, Philip. Hope that helps. Appreciate the feedback, Coco Rico. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you feel as if you got any value out of the video, please like and subscribe. There are also other videos that you can watch. They're gonna maybe be over here or over here. Appreciate you watching.